All right, welcome again to the Tudor House and Rim of the World.
Connect.
Today we're here with Aidan Lynch.
Hello!
Aidan was just in our Maltese Falcon show, and he's been in other shows too. And he just graduated from high school a couple of days ago.
Yes, I'm an old lad.
So, we had a few questions about the Aidan origin story.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is it you were wondering earlier?
I was wondering when it all came about, when you wanted to sing and dance and be someone else.
So, funnily enough, there's this movie by the name of Sweeney Todd that Tim Burton directed, and it's it's based on a Stephen Sondheim musical. And I was like, maybe my high school drama department would eventually put it on. So after multiple years of being homeschooled during COVID and quarantine, I decided to go back. And hopefully the drama society and stuff would put on Sweeney Todd. And then from that point forward, I found a lot of interest and happiness in performing for others.
Good. Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that you've only been doing this just during high school?
Only 4 years.
Only 4 years. Okay. All right. Wow.
That's less than you.
So not much less than you.
Well,
Yeah, I started at 55, so believe me, you got an early start. But you feel you appear so confident on the stage.
very confident.
What do you attribute that to?
Confidence,
Yeah.
Where does that come
not having much of a brain.
So you just go with whatever comes to your head.
I just go with whatever comes to my head, and probably the amount of movies and pop culture I've taken in, I'm just like, oh, I know how a scene like this would play out sort of naturally, so I just follow what I would know trope-wise, and then make it into something that I like.
Yeah, I heard you really turned it into a little something for the Night of the Living Dead.
Oh,
For
yeah.
Halloween, you had your own little scenes whenever the curtains closed. You played Johnny, who in the movie gets killed first. But
Yes.
you're a little faster than Johnny was, and so you were able to escape a few times. Well, actually, you were able to escape all but, well, we'll let people see it to
Yes.
get the full effect. So what was that like? That was your first time on the Tudor House stage in a full production, right?
That was my first time on stage, and you gave me the great privilege to do these really awesome improv bits that you're talking about, where I'm running away from zombies. And every night, I got to test my improv ability, and I added something new each and every time. It was a blast.
That was your first time?
Doing like real improv for like an actual like stage show, because at work I have to improv all the time with kids at Sky Park because they're so rambunctious that you have to like compromise.
I'm amazed.
And what are you doing at Sky Park? I mean, we haven't been up there to see your act.
So I play a multitude of characters. The two most notorious ones that I do play are Jovius Crowdslayer. He was the jester at Sky Park, and I also play Jack Frost, the villain. Funnily enough, I had a good guy character that was directly opposed to the bad guy character that I was also playing.
Wow.
Oh. Well, that kind of is the dichotomy of what you do, isn't it?
Some people call it schizophrenia, but that's what makes it makes you a good actor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is interesting. So now that you graduated high school, what's next for Aidan Lynch?
Next up is RCC, Riverside City College,
Cool.
and I'm gonna try to get a 2 years associate in musical theater.
That's fabulous.
But if something comes up in the industry with some of the wonderful people I've gotten to make connections with, I'm going to go pursue that, because
Oh, wow.
schooling is not my like first interest or first love in life. It is the theater.
Yes.
Do they have a theater program there?
Yes.
They do. Well, we don't want to turn this into some sort of a intervention on your future.
Yes.
But sometimes school is it's an important part of life, but it's really an important part of life when you're younger, because as you get older, it's harder to find the time.
Yes.
With kids and family and mortgages and car payments and everything else. Maybe you cut yourself short. But anyway, I know you're going to make the right decision because I've met your parents.
Yes.
They really are
They-
100% behind you. your mother and your grandmother was here, watching you, you know, every night.
So
Well, I don't know if
proud.
Grandma made it every night, but your mother certainly was here every night of the Maltese Falcon.
Yes.
Yeah.
They truly are wonderful, and I'm very, very thankful for how they've raised me and my values.
So what other interests do you have besides theater and music? So you mentioned music. Do you play any instruments?
I do my voice. I sing.
Mhm.
It's an instrument.
Yeah.
Technically. But I've been learning how to play piano slightly.
Good.
And then I played a little electric guitar. I'm not too great at it, but the piano is what I'm really enjoying. And I really love singing. I was in choir for 2 years of high school, both years advanced choir.
Wow.
And for my this last year with advanced choir, I got to lead a song, Shaboom by the Chords,
Okay.
which
like
was
that.
super duper fun.
Yeah. And for those of you watching out there, this is Sunday evening, and they do karaoke here at the Tudor
Yes.
House every Sunday night with Dana Maroli.
Ooh,
So,
love her.
yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. We'll have her in a future episode of Rim of the World.
Connect.
But we're not done with Aidan quite yet. Aidan, so have you tried out for any other roles off the mountain? Any gone to any of the other theaters out here in the area?
So I did Room of the World High School for a while, but that's not too much different than here, and it's very close to home.
I thought you were going to say it's not as good as here. But...
No,
it's
no,
okay.
no!
We'll-
I love-
Oh, you can't.
There is no blasphemy in the house of the Tudor.
Yeah. Well, we'll cut it out of the
Yeah.
production. No, but have you spotted any parts? I heard you guys were looking at some parts. Was it in Orange County? Or?
It's in Anaheim. It's
Anaheim.
for a showing of Sweeney Todd.
Of
My
course.
good friend Justin, and hopefully my other good friend Aurea should be joining us as we go and embark on that journey down the hill to audition for Sweeney Todd.
Wow. Are you auditioning for every part?
I wish I could, but
No, I know it just because I know you.
Well, sometimes they they see you, so obviously you will audition for for the main role because that's what you fit best. But a director might see you auditioning for that and say, you know what, I can't use him in that, but boy, I'd love to have him in this.
yes.
Just get into the production and start doing things with it. But it doesn't preclude you from going to school.
Yeah.
You can I know you can manage both.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a
And-
master of multitasking.
And there are so many theaters down the hill.
Mm.
There really are.
Many.
Just right between Redlands and San Bernardino City, and right through there's got to be 3 or 4, that put on productions on a regular basis. So they need actors.
Yes.
Yeah, right on. Well, that's great. So, anything else new and exciting?
I got my driver's license.
There you go.
I'm trying to start composing by myself. I've been working on lyrics for a song, and then I do want to try to figure out to do stuff with my artwork because I do graphic design
Mhm.
and I also do like sketches and stuff.
Mm.
So I hope to add that into my repertoire of what I do so I can actually make profit from it.
Yeah.
So I need to figure out how to do that.
Well, the other end of it is I've found, in doing theater stuff, if you have a vision of what you want to do, you got to do it all yourself. You can't count on other people to see that vision.
No.
Whether it's the backdrops you're using, the advertisement you're using, all of that, it all comes down to, a jack of all trades and not being
You
swirled
talking about
into one thing.
yourself?
No, I'm saying this is what I've learned
No.
from my
Yeah,
experience.
that's something.
Is that it really is helpful overall, and even learning how the lights work and how the sound works,
Yes.
and all that kind of stuff. It really, it's really good. So this summer you're going to be working over at Sky Park. I take it?
Yes.
When you start going to college, you're going to be down the hill there. Or you're going to be up here.
It's going to be down the hill. It's
Down
quite a
the hill.
decent drive.
It really is, yeah. So cool. So you all ready for that? You got your dates and times to be.
As ready as I can be. Life is one of those things where it's like, it's going to throw curveballs very fast and very quickly, but as any adept stage performer needs to improvise, one needs to improvise in life. So I'm just going to try my best to improvise when I have to, even if I'm currently not ready.
Well, you certainly are very improvisation. And, if I could just round it all up here, we really hope to do this again in a year and see where Aidan Lynch is. And we'd also be able to use you again in future productions. So don't travel too far. It sounds like a long drive, but it's not that bad. Yeah, exactly. And, well, that's it for Rim of the World.
Connect.